Right now, your brain is making thousands of decisions without asking for your permission. By the end of this video, you'll understand some of the hidden patterns that quietly shape your everyday life. What if I told you that one small change in the way you think could completely transform how you make decisions? The science behind it is surprisingly simple. Every thought you have begins with billions of tiny signals racing through your brain. Understanding how they work can change the way you see yourself forever. Your mind is far more powerful than most people realize. Today we're exploring 7 psychological principles that are backed by science and can help you understand human behavior. Scientists have spent decades studying why people think, feel, and act the way they do. Some of their discoveries are so fascinating that they seem almost unbelievable. The most powerful tool you'll ever own isn't your phone, your computer, or even money. It's your mind, and today you'll discover how to use it more effectively. Every day your brain processes an incredible amount of information, yet you're only consciously aware of a small part of it. Let's uncover what's happening behind the scenes. Have you ever wondered why some habits seem effortless while others feel impossible? Psychology offers some fascinating clues. The human brain is one of the greatest mysteries in the universe. The more we learn about it, the more incredible it becomes. Imagine understanding why people make the choices they do. By the end of this video, you'll see everyday behavior from a completely different perspective. Some psychological principles are so simple that anyone can use them, yet they're based on years of careful scientific research. What if your biggest limitation wasn't your ability, but the way your brain interprets challenges? Science has an interesting answer. Every conversation you have is shaped by invisible psychological processes. Once you recognize them, communication becomes much easier to understand. Your brain is constantly learning, adapting, and changing. That's one of the most amazing discoveries modern neuroscience has revealed. The difference between feeling stuck and making progress often starts with understanding how your mind responds to challenges. There's a hidden system inside your brain that's quietly influencing your attention, your choices, and even your memories. Let's explore how it works. Have you ever made a decision and only later wondered why? Psychology shows that our minds often work in surprising ways. Some of the world's most successful people understand one important truth. Small mental habits can lead to remarkable long-term results. Every memory you have tells a story, but memories aren't perfect recordings. They're reconstructed by your brain each time you remember them. Confidence isn't something you're simply born with. Research suggests it's a skill that can grow through experience and practice. Your attention is one of your most valuable resources, and every day countless distractions compete to capture it. Understanding attention is the first step toward controlling it. Why do certain people leave a lasting impression after only a few minutes? Psychology offers several fascinating explanations. Every habit starts with a small pattern repeated over time. Understanding that pattern can help explain why lasting change is possible. Curiosity isn't just a personality trait. It's a powerful force that helps your brain learn, adapt, and discover new possibilities. Your brain is constantly predicting what will happen next, helping you respond quickly to the world around you without even realizing it. Some of the most interesting discoveries in psychology reveal that tiny changes in our environment can influence the choices we make. Every challenge your brain solves strengthens the networks that support learning. That's one reason practice can make such a difference. The way you see the world isn't only shaped by reality, it's also shaped by how your brain processes and interprets information. Understanding psychology isn't about controlling people. It's about understanding yourself, improving communication, and making more thoughtful decisions. The human mind is filled with remarkable abilities that science is still exploring. Today, you'll discover 7 psychological insights that may change how you think about yourself and the people around you. Trick 1. The foot in the door effect. Imagine a stranger asks you to hold a book for just a moment. It's a simple request, so you agree. A few minutes later, they ask for a slightly bigger favor, and you're more likely to say yes. This is known as the foot in the door effect. Research suggests that agreeing to a small related request can make people more willing to agree to a larger one later because people often like to act consistently with their previous actions. Trick 2. The name effect. Have you ever noticed how your attention instantly shifts when someone says your name? That's because our brains naturally respond to personally relevant information. Using someone's name during a conversation can help create a stronger sense of connection and make the interaction feel more personal and engaging. Trick 3. The pause technique. When you ask an important question, don't rush to fill the silence. Instead, pause and give the other person time to think. A brief moment of silence often encourages more thoughtful answers and shows that you're genuinely interested in what they have to say. Trick 4. Mirroring body language. People often feel more comfortable with someone who subtly reflects their posture, gestures, or speaking pace. This is called mirroring. When it's natural and respectful, not exaggerated, it can help build rapport and make conversations feel more relaxed and connected. Trick 5. The peak end rule. Psychologists have found that people often remember an experience mostly by its most emotionally significant moment and how it ends, rather than every detail. That's why ending a conversation, presentation, or special event on a positive note can leave a lasting impression. Trick 6. The Benjamin Franklin effect. Here's a surprising one. If you politely ask someone for a small favor, like borrowing a pen or asking for brief assistance, they may actually feel more positively toward you afterward. One explanation is that our minds often align our attitudes with our actions, helping us make sense of why we chose to help. Trick 7. The because effect. People are often more willing to accept a request when they understand the reason behind it. Simply adding a clear and honest explanation can make a request feel more reasonable and respectful. A genuine reason doesn't guarantee agreement, but it often improves communication and cooperation.